on to do a reading for the collective. Okay, so I'm going to pull the energy around the reading. There's, when it comes to your whatever you're living in, there's a decision you're trying to make around something. There's like confusion around a direction you want to go, and there is this way you could move that would put you in more of a position of leadership, although it would take a lot more planning to go in that direction, where you may be in a really comfortable spot in a place that you're in right now. But you could be somebody that's really determined as far as having a lot of forward movement in your space or your life. It may be something you like to progress in moving forward in different areas. But this could just be a place where you're really comfortable with just a space that you've come into, or a place that you found yourself in life right now. So this could be something you're planning to do moving forward, or something you're planning to do within the next 2 years, is come into this, there's maybe you're, okay, so you could be moving from a apartment, or a 1-bedroom, a studio or something, into from the 2 to the 4 to the 10. This is maybe a studio apartment, or a small apartment into a home. But this is going in your favor because you've worked on some sort of, if you've had a job in this is a foundation that has a strong structure to it. It's not something that would fall apart easily. It has a backing to it, where it's it's funded on a large level. So whatever this is bringing you into stability because of something that you, hold on one second. I know, baby, but I'm just going to finish up and then I will help you, okay? And it's almost like you could be being offered this to stay in a foundation that you're connected to, or maybe work in an area connected to the stability around something that you offer assistance with. So you could be really helpful in a job or something. Stability in some sort of housing situation could be because of something you're working on or working for, that this is being offered. Okay, so that may already be happening. It's just you could be moving into a larger space. And okay, so I feel like you could be working through a time where you're connecting to, it's you've done a lot of inner work already, as far as your own path, and you have a sense of either being able to protect people or connect people to some sort of protection, either in the physical world or in a spiritual way, or just in a healing way. But it's out of all the healing that you've done, maybe over a period even of 16 years or more, you're going through a time where a lot has been broken down as far as your life and the path that you've been on, to where a lot of the healing you've done was effective and it was necessary, but it's regeneration happens. I think it's every 7 years our body regenerates into a new version of ourselves, depending on how we treated ourselves over the past 7 years. So it could be that mark. It's at 7, 14, 21, and keep going up. So it could be at that point where your healing seems brand new. It's the things you're healing from, it's new things are occurring, where it's I didn't know that was such a deep pain for me. Or you could just be dealing with things that are surfacing where you're I thought I was good, and there could be things you're connecting to where it's you're almost connecting to this side of you that is healing in a way that's very deep, and your vibration could be raising. Again, the path of evolving is an ongoing path until we evolve into the other side, or we evolve into a new version of ourselves after whatever you believe in. But evolving never stops. We're constantly growing. Even this could be the things you could have been I thought I healed for this life, and then this regeneration occurs, and it's starting from new wounds or new resurfacing things, and it's these deeply connected dots are coming up and surfacing, and it's feeling these tugs at you where you're how did that not happen over the last few years that I've been diving deep into my soul searching or my shadow work, and these have just not surfaced during that time, and now they're really deeply connected to a part of me that I'm aware of. And I guess now is the time where it's okay to be connecting to these parts, because these are now things that I'm aware of that are very relevant. So this could be a time when you're not, even though you may want to do things like make a transition or move or even like get married or have kids, it may be like doing that in 2 years or something, when you just feel like you have a little bit more pressure off you, or there's just this feeling of stability that's around you that you are bringing in from going through a little bit more, evolving into a space of comfort and stability. Okay.